Welcome to Davina site. Today we are going to clean my casa, and then we're gonna figure out what the hell we're doing today. I just wanted to vlog today because today seems like it's gonna be a very interesting day, so let's see how it goes. But first, a bitch has to clean, so let's get to cleaning. Sorry for the awkward angle. As you can tell, it is a new day. Yeah. Don't worry about the messy hair. Don't worry about the fucked up angle. Don't worry about it. That's just how my life is, you guys. I'm sorry about that. But I decided to have a little story time because obviously my life is boring, so I don't have no content to come out with. So I know I've been saying in the other vlogs that I was gonna tell you guys about why I went to the hospital. So story time why I went to the hospital. Maybe not the most interesting story, so maybe if you're not interested in this part of my life, then you could just like wait till a new video. Like, okay, one night I'm like, how should I start this story? Okay, one night I was like, okay, maybe it's time for girls' night. So I went to hang out with my homegirl Itzy. We were drinking a little bit, you know, we just chilled, whatever. I went home and I feel like honestly I didn't drink that much. I feel like, you know, it was just normal drinking. Came home, went to sleep. Woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and started throwing up. You guys, I'm gonna have to cut out a lot of this video, and I hate this because I feel like I'm like going and it's like pretty fucking annoying. So I know I'm gonna have to edit this video hella. But back to my story. So I woke up and throwing up. And I don't know why, like, I'm drinking water and I cannot keep nothing down. Of course, when you drink water and you're throwing up, you're gonna throw up more. Like, common sense. When you're drinking alcohol, like, and you drink water and you're throwing up, like, you're gonna throw up. You need to get something in your system where you're gonna keep throwing up. Like I said, it was at 6 in the morning this started, you guys. This was going on till freaking 12. For 6 hours straight, I was throwing up, you guys. 6 hours. I'm like, what the hell is going on with me, you guys? Like, this ain't no normal hangover. Like, it was really like I don't know, like I felt like I was dying, you guys. Like, I really felt like I was dying.
So I went to the hospital.
Well, I didn't exactly go to the hospital. I had to wait for, I called my boyfriend and I was like, hey, I'm dying, like. And my boyfriend, he recently, so like I was saying, my boyfriend recently got a higher position at his job. So he's more important. Like, I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but my boyfriend's important. Just kidding, you guys. But, you know, so he can't leave his job just like he could before. Before, he could just be like, hey, you guys, I got a dip. I need to help my family. Like, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now he can't do that because he's like pretty much, you know, that person that they go to talking about, hey, can I get off? I have to go to a family thing, which is pretty annoying now because, like, you guys, I was literally dying. Like, literally, I felt like I was dying, you guys. Like, you guys are probably like, bitch, you're over exaggerating. Like, shut the fuck up. But you guys, I'm telling you, like, oh, I had churros too. Damn. You guys, it was horrible. Imagine throwing up and having chorros. Like, I was like pooping a lot, you guys. I just kept pooping, and like every time I would throw up I needed to poop. So picture that. I haven't had that since I was little, you guys. So I'm sitting on the toilet. Not cute, you guys. It was really not cute, but it's life for you. So I call my man up and I'm like, hey, I need your help. Like, I'm really dying. I don't feel good. Like, something's wrong with me. This has been going on for like 6 hours, you know. Oh yeah, I don't know if I said this, but if I did, you know, I'll just cut this part off. But I was trying to eat bread and I couldn't even eat bread, you guys. Like, because I was thinking like, hey, maybe I need to have something in my system. That's why I'm not like, you know, so I won't throw up. Because you know, when you just drink water, you're gonna throw up. You're gonna keep throwing up. You need to eat something. So I'm just like, hey, maybe I should eat something. I'm trying to eat bread, you guys. I threw it up. Like, I could not eat. I could not keep anything down. So my man called his cousin and said, hey, can you go pick up the baby? Because I didn't want to take the baby to the hospital, you guys. Like, because I just know when you go to the emergency room, you're there for hours. And you know, I didn't want to be there with my daughter and my daughter be pouting and her, like, you guys, I have my daughter 24/7, don't trip. But this time I needed like my me time. And I loved it. I loved going to the hospital, you guys. I felt like a princess. But no, I'm like, I really needed like to go to the hospital, you guys. I'm probably laughing, joking, giggling and everything, you guys. But I was really dying that day. So, like, and this is when we only had one car. So my man had took the car to work and I was gonna drive him to work too. But I was like, no, just take the car. Like, I don't need the car. You know, we didn't have a car to go to the hospital for me to drop the baby off to the cousins or anything because my man took it to his job. And we pretty much had to do an Uber, all that shit. So my man had to Uber his cousin to our house because like I couldn't even Uber like the baby to, like, me going with the baby to the cousins because like I was really like that sick, you guys. So the cousin came over here and pretty much they Uber back to her house because she was watching her brothers and sisters too. Like, I'm just like, thank God she came through because I don't know what I would have done. Shout out to you, Esther. But, so when she got here, I was like, all right, Kevin, she's here. Like, I need an Uber to the hospital. Like I need to go now. So Kevin calls me an Uber and like on my way there, this lady's just trying to have a full-on conversation, talking, and I'm just like, bitch, leave me alone, just take me to the hospital, I don't feel good. But she was a real one. Where the GPS was telling her to go, it was not where the emergency room was. So she went to the emergency room. She went to the emergency room for me. I'm like, thank you, lady. I forgot her name, but she like took me to the door and everything. And they had like hella people, so they were taking like a good 20 minutes for me to go back because mine's is an emergency, bitch. You ain't dying, you don't have no cut open arm, you don't have none of that. Like, we don't care, you're just throwing up. Go sit over there. So I'm sitting down and like I'm thirsty as hell, you guys. Like, I'm really thirsty, and they're just like, no, you can't drink nothing, you can't drink nothing. They're gonna start giving you like checking your blood and all that like, just don't drink nothing, it's gonna make you throw up more anyways. So I went to get like a drink and then like I threw up, of course I threw it up. But you guys, I was dehydrated, I was like thirsty like a motherfucker. When they finally got me to the back, they you know, started asking me questions. In my ovaries, I've been feeling like I have pain like for the past couple of months. And I don't know why I've been having pain, you guys, but like I've just been having pain in my ovaries. So like I didn't even think nothing too much of it, just, you know, whatever. And when I went to the hospital, they like asked me questions, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna tell them about it. Like, oh yeah, I had pain in my ovaries, I don't know. They were just asking me a lot of questions, and then they were like, pretty much, okay, well, we need to do a CAT scan on you. And I was like, for what? They were like, your body just doesn't sound right. So I was like, all right, well, let's go, you know, let's do the CAT scan. So they did the CAT scan, and they told me they found something on my ovaries. So when they said they found something on my ovaries, they were like, they found a bump on my ovaries, and they need to do an ultrasound to do like pretty much see more if like there's something wrong or like what. And they did the ultrasound, and they said, oh, you have a cyst on your ovaries. That's what's causing you, like, I don't know if you had pain or stuff. And I was like, oh, I was freaking out a little, like, what's gonna happen? Like, oh my God. They're like, well, we can do another test, pretty much where like when they insert a camera in you and like see more, you guys. And they pretty much told me we don't need to do that because we can tell from the ultrasound and the CAT scan that it is not bad right now. And you guys, long story short, I have a cyst on my ovaries, and I could die off of it. Just kidding, you guys, I'm being dramatic. But the doctors pretty much told me, they gave me some medicine, and they were like, yeah, don't drink alcohol, don't smoke, don't do none of that, because that is gonna make your make it cause more pain, you guys. I swear to God, when I left the hospital, you guys, for 2 weeks straight, I had the worst pain ever, you guys. Like cramp periods, but to the max. Like I swear, this like felt like worse than pregnancy. I felt like, you guys, I don't know what the hell was going on with my body. It hurt so bad, but they said it's either gonna pop and it's gonna have a really hard feeling, or pretty much that I was supposed to go back to the doctors in 3 to 4 days. I have not went to the doctors, and this happened like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. But I do need to go back soon, you guys. So I will do another update on that. But yeah, I need to go to the hospital soon, because if the cyst gets bigger, like it can, I don't know, it could turn into a cancer ball or whatever. I don't know. Like, you guys, I'm not over here a doctor and none of that shit, so like don't quote me. But if it gets bigger, like because I was looking into this more, if it gets bigger, then it could turn into cancer, or it could pop and there's poison in it sometimes, and that can kill you. Like, I don't know, like there's like, but that's like, I don't know, you guys. I hope I don't die. But I haven't been really getting pains lately for like a week. They're slowly, because I got my period. Once I started my period, I stopped getting like really hard pains like I was getting. But now that I'm ending I'm ending it already, they're like coming back a little bit. So now I'm thinking I need to go to the doctors, and I shouldn't be like acting like this is a joke, because this is really not a joke. But that's my life, you guys. And that's why I went to the hospital. It wasn't because I had alcohol poisoning, just in case anybody thought that, because I did go drinking the night before, and everybody thought I was like, this bitch went to the hospital because she drank too much. No, it's because I have a cyst on my ovary, and if you drink, it makes it cause like more pain, you guys. Like, that's what pretty much made me realize that I have that, because I went to the hospital because I had like I felt like I was dying, you guys. But I need to go to the hospital to make sure everything is good with me, because like I said, this is not a joke. And now that I'm talking about it, like whenever I talk about it, I'm like, you guys, like it is really serious. But I don't know, that's my little story time, you guys. Wanted to, just in case people were like, you know what, this bitch never, she always talks about she's gonna say what happened at the hospital, but she hasn't told us yet. That's what happened. I'm not dead yet though, you guys, so I guess we're fine. and that's Davina's life. You guys, I'm so ugly. But thanks for watching my video if you watched till the end, and I hope you guys subscribe and like the video, please. Because why not? You're already here, might as well. But bye.